She said it like it was nothing. Let's take a break. Just like that. No fight, no warning, no tears. Just those words landing on me like a grenade. In that instant, I realized that everything we'd built, every laugh, every memory, meant less to her than I had thought. She wanted a break. But what she didn't know was that I was about to show her what taking a break really looked like. We had been together for almost 5 years. I thought we were solid. Maybe not perfect, but steady. We laughed, traveled, dreamed, planned future. Or at least I thought we did. It was a Thursday evening when she called me over. We were supposed to be packing for our cruise, the one we'd booked months in advance. I was excited, buzzing with anticipation. She, however, seemed distant, distracted. Then she dropped it. "I think we should take a break," she said, voice calm, almost rehearsed. I blinked, waiting for a joke, a punchline. A break from what? We weren't fighting. We weren't falling apart. But the truth stared at me from her eyes. She wasn't confused. She wasn't unsure. She was already gone. "Why?" I managed to ask. She shrugged, casual, detached. "I just need space to figure out what I want." Space. The word cut deeper than any shouting match ever could. Space? We had space. We had time. What she really meant was freedom. From me. From us. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I didn't give her the satisfaction of seeing me crumble. I just nodded, stood up, and said, "Okay, take your space." But inside, I was already planning. See, that cruise wasn't refundable, and there was no way I was letting her walk away with it. If she wanted space, she could have it at home, alone, because I was still going. And I wasn't going alone. Enter her best friend. Let me be clear. I didn't scheme this in the start. Her best friend, Emily, had always been around. She was the one who actually listened when my girlfriend tuned me out. Remember my birthday when Sarah didn't. We weren't close, not really, but there had always been something. When word got out that we were on a break, Emily texted me, "I'm sorry she did that to you. You don't deserve it." I stared at the message, heart racing. Maybe it was innocent, maybe just kindness. But in that moment, I saw an opening. I replied, "Thanks. Funny thing, I've got a cruise ticket with her name on it. Want to come instead?" I expected her to laugh it off. She didn't. After a long pause, her reply appeared. "When do we leave?" The day of the cruise, my ex, my former girlfriend, texted me, "Are you still going?" She sounded like she expected me to cancel. I sent a photo back. Me and Emily, drinks in hand, standing on the deck as the ocean stretched endlessly behind us. No caption needed. Then came the silence. Dots blinking. Typing, then stopping. Typing again, then nothing. Not a single word. That silence? Sweeter than any revenge speech I could have delivered. On the ship, things with Emily started awkwardly. We both knew the elephant in the room. But as the days went by, the tension melted. We laughed, explored, danced under the stars. She listened in ways Sarah never had. Looked at me with honesty, with warmth, with something real. One night, waves lapping against the hull, Emily turned to me and said, "You know, she never deserved you." I should have brushed it off, but instead, I admitted, "I don't think I realized how unhappy I was until now." She smiled, and in that moment, the trip transformed from revenge to rediscovery. It reminded me I mattered. I was worth love, attention, and respect. I had been settling, and now, finally, I wasn't. Back home, my ex finally broke her silence. She appeared at my apartment, eyes red, voice trembling. "You took her? My best friend? How could you?" I looked her straight in the eye and said, "You wanted a break?" "I just took one." She froze, mouth agape, words failing her. She had expected me to wait, to linger in silence while she figured herself out. What she didn't expect was that I'd move on faster, and with the one person she thought was untouchable. Let me be clear. Emily and I didn't run off into a fairy tale. We didn't marry. We didn't promise forever. But what happened on that cruise changed me. It reminded me that I wasn't invisible, that I still mattered, that I was worth being cherished. And my ex? She was left with the mess she created. Her friends stopped speaking to her. Her pride lay shattered. The woman who thought she could shelf me and return on her own timeline learned the hard way. I wasn't waiting. She said, "Let's take a break." She thought it meant control. What it really meant was permission for me to walk away. And when I did, I didn't just walk. I sailed, with her best friend by my side.